to keep it.
Go for it, love. I have nothing to hide. We have an open relationship in regards to our phones. We talked about this, that we have nothing to hide.
What is going on, guys? Shak-Clips here once again, and in this video we check out some wild clips of the worst couples I can find. Now, like with my favorite clip will be at the end, guys, so make sure to stay tuned all the way till then to find it. But in this first one, guys, it is actually pretty funny. Basically, we have this guy, I guess he's snooping on his girlfriend's phone. She's having a conversation, and I guess the conversation was getting so juicy that he had to peep in. This was the reaction she got, and I honestly found it super funny.
Are you crying? What's wrong? Shut up. You're lying.
That's your mom. That's Faith.
And what?
Put on speaker.
They called the police for real? Oh, hell no. Girl, FaceTime me. FaceTime me. Oh my gosh. Get your nosy ass. You so damn nosy. Ain't nobody on the phone.
Yes, it is.
Did anyone else ever break up with their serious ex and then decide to have a hoe phase? And you know, it's been good. It's a fun hoe phase, but also you broke up with your ex 4 years ago and now you can't leave the hoe phase.
Hey, live footage of me throwing out a guy's number.
In this next one, we have this woman. I guess she just casually admits on Omegle that she cheats on her boyfriend constantly, and when she was asked why doesn't she break up with him, this was her response. Absolutely makes no sense. I can't believe people are still really like this.
Tell me your biggest secret.
So basically, I have a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
I've basically been cheating on him with like 4 other guys.
She belongs to the streets.
Okay, and how hasn't he found out?
Well, they like have different names on like the contact list. They're like girl names. So if they call me, like it'll be a girl name.
So why don't you just break up with your boyfriend?
Well, I mean, I love him.
He thinks women drive worse than men when literally men insurance is more expensive because, let's face it, guys like to be like, look how fast my car is. Okay? Alright? Just saying.
You have a driver's license? Man, I wonder why he said that.
So amazing about my relationship. There's not a single thing in this world that can break us apart.
Babe,
Yeah.
I'm pregnant.
There's one thing that can break us apart.
Like a friend in a friend zone that'll buy you dinners.
I do.
But then like you hit up like this other dude when you want to get railed.
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
It's exactly how it goes.
In this next, we have this woman who's talking about how much she loves black men as a black woman and she wants to have a better black society. But in the comments, people were actually saying she's making this video all because now black men are going for other people other than, like, I guess black women, and she's getting super offended by this. And I guess this is her argument.
You know how they ask what hill you're willing to die on? I'm gonna tell y'all what hill I'm willing to die on. I will go to my grave, and I don't care if I die at 100, 110, 150. I will go to my grave single and alone with 50 million cats before I get with any man that is not black. And I'm serious on that. I put that on everything I love in this world. Y'all can save this video for if you ever see me with a non-black man. That's how much I love black men. That's how much I believe in being with a black person so that you can understand each other the best as well as build a black community. Y'all could do what y'all want. I don't care who anybody else dates. But for me, it is going to be a black man now and forevermore.
What secret you never told your ex?
And I called someone to cheat on him one night until he apologized to me.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I didn't actually love him.
In this section, we have a streamer who's absolutely ridiculous. Basically, I guess she was getting a bunch of chats from men of them sending like crying emojis due to what she was saying. And she ends up saying that men shouldn't send crying emojis or anything like that because it's absolutely disgusting because, well, men fought in wars. Anything other than that, and they shouldn't be sad and all that kind of stuff. And that only she can be sad. Absolutely stupid thing. She should be banned from Twitch if I'm being honest for saying this.
All the chatters. Like chatters that I thought were not mentally retarded. But look at them be full mentally retarded. Yes, you're in a secret lab share with— Okay, can I just say one thing? If you're a man and you use the frowny crying face, you're gay. Like, I've always felt like that. Like, men aren't supposed to really feel like sad. Like, Back in the war days, you used to have to kill people. Why the fuck are you sad? Like, I'm the emotional one. Why the fuck are you crying?
We're out here shopping for new dishwashers because my wife says ours is broken. I'm still not sure why we're here and not at the hospital, though.
What can they do to get out of the friend zone?
Nothing.
In this section, we have this woman who ends up actually saying, this is how you can gaslight men into getting what you want. I guess if you end up saying certain things to them, that you can get some gifts and some extra money and cash in order for them not to feel like they're broke and affect their ego. And to be honest, guys, I have a lot of friends who actually go through this. So it's sadly a big thing that women do.
Like gaslighting men and making them feel so insecure. About like gaslighting men and making them feel so insecure. And when you make a guy feel insecure, then you can ask for what you want. So for example, if you want to get like a necklace or a bracelet, oh babe, you can't afford that right now. You gotta like get on his ego first, and then you ask like, oh, I really want this gift.
Does that ever work though?
Like you make him feel like first, and then you ask for what you want.
If you really like a guy, do you want to make him feel like
No, technically you're not making him feel like it's just like a little part of him that feels like shit.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
What is the biggest green flag in a relationship for you?
The man actually taking you out on dates and actually treating you right. Just
Now,
having
why
sex.
is it that a girl will get that answer, but then sleep with the opposite type of guy?
The chase. It's the chase. It's all about the chase.
Come down here to your local car dealership, and when you buy a car, you get 2 free kisses from me. I would say that deal is probably really worth it.
Oh, hell no!
In this text, I guess this guy really just humbled this woman. He ends up telling her how much he would buy her ring for, and she gets super offended.
How much money are you spending on a ring on her?
How much would I spend a ring on her?
Yeah.
Spend for us. $12.
Rejected.
Oh! Damn, but I was thinking about 11.
At this point in our lives, 22 years old, I would say probably like 50 was my mom.
Ladies, I want you to know that we generally don't care about body count. Like, sure, some guys do. However, if you're 22 years old and you say your body count's 50, we're gonna care. And it's actually not for the reason you think. See, you'd think that we'd have a problem with the fact that you've been fucked by a new dude every month and a half for the last 6 years. But seriously, that's not the problem. The problem is that while you slept with those 50 dudes, none of them wanted to keep you around. And sure, there's going to be a lot of women in the comment section who are like, no, I didn't want them. Then why'd you let them fuck you? You obviously wanted them. See, sex happens because you want it. Relationships happen because we want it. And if you've managed to sleep with 50 dudes by the age of 22 and none of them wanted to stay with you, even though you slept with them, none of them were like, well, that's worth dealing with her personality. That says something about you. And it ain't fucking good. So ladies, please don't think it's slut shaming or anything like that. We just recognize that there's probably a good reason why none of those 50 wanted to keep you.
In this section, we have this guy. I guess he approaches another man on the street, and I guess he ended up approaching the best guy in the world because this guy was giving advice I've actually never heard of in my life, either regarding breakups or even if you're not going through a breakup, it's still really good advice to hear. This guy has to be a spokesperson or something because every single thing he was saying was absolutely correct.
What did you learn from your first heartbreak?
Thank you. And thank you for going. You worked for me. Those who stay are supposed to stay. Those who go are supposed to go. Rejection is a chisel for perfection. No and O means next opportunity or new options. Keep it moving.
What would you say to those watching that are going through heartbreak right now?
It's not heartbreak, it's heart shape. Nothing can break your heart. Your heart is not breakable. These experiences that you're going through are shaping your heart for the relationship that will be long lasting. It's fine tuning it actually. And you need to ask yourself the questions that led you to the situation you were in. But always think of it as heart shaping, heart molding, heart development. There are wonderful experiences to be had everywhere. Don't just worry about the one. There's more to come.
What did you learn from your first heartbreak?
Thank you. And thank you for going. You worked for me. Those who stay are supposed to stay. Those who go are supposed to go. Rejection is a chisel for perfection. No and O means next opportunity or new options. Keep it moving.
What would you say to those watching that are going through heartbreak right now?
It's not heartbreak, it's heart shape. Nothing can break your heart. Your heart is not breakable. These experiences that you're going through are shaping your heart for the relationship that will be long lasting. It's fine tuning it actually. And you need to ask yourself the questions that led you to the situation you were in. But always think of it as heart shaping, heart molding, heart hot developments. There are wonderful experiences to be had everywhere. Don't just worry about that.
Now, from every clip on the list, guys, so we have this girlfriend. She ends up trying to take her boyfriend's phone, and I guess he ends up saying, listen, we have an open relationship. So people in the comments are actually confused if this guy was actually being super sweet with her and saying he would never cheat on her, or he's saying, hey, in the beginning, I told you we have an open relationship, so if you do find anything on there, I already told you we have an open relationship. In my opinion, I do think he was cheating, but others were saying, no, he's just trying to be super sweet with her. You guys gotta let me know.
Yes, honey.
Hugs,
Yes, baby.
can I see your phone?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm
You're
gonna
welcome.
keep it
Go for it,
for
love.
24 hours.
I have nothing to hide. We have an open relationship in regards to our phones. We talked about this, love. That we have nothing to hide. We have an open communication, honest communication. I hate when I hear like the two phones thing. Oh my gosh, like we have nothing to hide, love. I love you, baby. You are my only. You're my one and only, girl. We don't need to have all this crap of like, oh, being scared, what you gonna see? No. I hate all this side business that our generation and that there's too many boys, not enough men. Man up, take responsibility, and focus on your queen. You're my queen. Take my phone, love, for 24 hours. Scroll through it all, baby. I swipe right on you all day, every day.
Well, that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.